In chapter 24 of Candide, a month passes without Candide hearing from Cacambo and Cunégonde, and he wishes he had either stayed in El Dorado or killed himself. Martin isn't any help either, especially when it comes to cheering up his friend, telling him that if Cacambo had had any sense, he would have taken Candide's money and claimed Cunégonde for himself, or at least found another woman and made a new life. Candide decides to prove to Martin that some people actually are happy in their lives, and he wagers that a young woman they see on the street and her companion, a monk, are content with their lot. They seem smiling and affectionate. Candide invites them to dinner. It turns out that the woman is none other than Paquette, the Baroness's chambermaid who gave Pangloss syphilis. Having been traded from one man to another, she now makes her living as a prostitute. She is miserable. The monk is also unhappy, spending what little money he has on prostitutes and wishing he were in some other profession. Martin says he's won the wager, and Candide decides to change the fortunes of their dinner companions by giving them each a large sum of money. Martin warns Candide that doing this will only make their lives worse. Time for more misery, as Paquette's story parallels those of Cunégonde's and the old woman's. All three women, forced to give up their virginity, are thrown into lives of sexual servitude, passed from man to man as if they're worth no more than cattle. This situation is clearly disgusting and unacceptable to Voltaire. He shows exactly how miserable those women's lives are as part of a larger effort to change 18th century attitudes about the purpose and position of women in society. Voltaire uses the monk's unhappiness to show the corruption of the church. He has no calling to become a monk. Instead, his family has forced him into the life. What little money he earns, he spends on women. He is not a pious man dedicated to God. He even considers converting to Islam, which at the time would have been the ultimate heresy. The monk's descriptions of his life indicate that all is not well within the church, and that Voltaire has a major axe to grind with the institution and its leaders.